Don't mind my hair, don't mind my face. I got acne, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna go through my college sketchbook, and this was actually recorded like 8 to 9 months ago before I went on my little break. And yeah, we're gonna be going into this sketchbook together, and I just didn't have a beginning to the video, so this is the beginning of the video. Anyway, enjoy, watch it, and I'll be back to say goodbye. I was gonna continue my high school sketchbook video and have this also be in it, but I filmed this and it turned out to be like 17 minutes of footage. So I was like, I'm not gonna add it to the high school video like I said I was going to, or like how I thought I was going to. I was thinking of putting it with my charcoal video that I'm gonna make eventually, but I really don't want to do that video anytime soon, so I'll just show you this one. This is very faded. It rubbed off on that page a lot. It was sort of like I think it was a picture from this museum. It's not really a museum. I forgot what they called it, but it's like they had like a hall or whatever. No, was it a museum? It was like a small museum that they had at the school, like right across the street from the school. So I drew one of the paintings from there. That was like, this was the info, I guess. Info? This was also another drawing that I chose, but this was from like this archive website that only people in my school had access to. So I chose this picture, and we were supposed to do a print of it. I'm not sure if I had a print of this one that I showed already, but this is the drawing for it. Here's a face. Oh, this one, I actually had a art history class, and I actually drew these drawings of my professor as she was like walking around the class and like presenting basically, and she really liked it. She was like my favorite teacher at the time. Still, she was my favorite teacher. Her name was Jane. Here, I don't know if these are notes on the side or just thoughts, but if you want to read that, I guess you could. If you can. Here we have this. I was drawing my hand while I was drawing my hand as, oh my god. I was drawing a picture of my hand as I was looking at my hand that was drawing a picture. I think that made sense. Okay. But yeah, this is how it came out. Says I don't like butterflies, because I don't. This was another drawing from in the library, same place where I drew that other picture. A bunch of random, I guess, things, writings. I don't really know what to say about it. I just thought that this was a cool drawing. He wasn't naked or anything, whoever that person. Here we have this, whatever this is, just a bunch of crazy random thoughts. Not gonna get into it, but if you can read this, then good for you. I'll just go to the next page now. Then, what is this? I have no idea what this is, but here's more writing. I highly doubt you could probably read this one, but... Oh. Okay. Here's this. This was a desk. I don't know. I just wanted to draw for the sake of drawing. Like, I was just trying to kill my time. I didn't really... I mean, I did a lot of things in college, actually. I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, this is just a little drawing of the desk. And here's this. This is completely random writing. If you want to read that, then you can, but it literally doesn't make sense. And I just drew a Dr. Pepper. I think that's a Dr. Pepper. Here's this, some more angsty writing, I guess. There's a mouth and nose in the background. The next page is a little messy, I think. Yeah, I put some, is that white oil pastel, I think? I had writing in the background, but I just drew this on top of it. This like a nose, two eyes. And, yeah, I'm just gonna move on to the next thing. Let's see. Of course, it bled through to this page, but I thought that it looked cool, so I just did some writing on here. I would read through some of this if anyone wanted that, but you know, this is just the end of the video, you know. But here's this one. There's actually like cigarette ashes and like broken cigarette into this. I don't know why I did that, but I thought it was a cool idea. I don't really know what this drawing is either. I was probably like really high and didn't know what I was doing. But here's this. I actually sort of like this. Another random drawing, some words in the background. And I like this eye right here. Like, I think it really breaks it up. I think it sort of puts the piece together, make it not look so random. I don't know. Okay. Oh, here's this. I think I also did this while drawing myself, like looking at myself and drawing it. This is when I began doing like these squiggles and stuff. Squiggles is probably not the right word. These like shapes or whatever. I did a lot of that, and that started in college. You'll see that in my other sketchbooks, I think, that I showed already. Here's this. Here's this, more writing. Oh, this page. I was just about to skip this and say it was just a bunch of random drawing, but this was the first time that I did acid, and I wanted to draw something while I was doing it. I had no idea what I was going into. I thought I would be able to draw something, but like every stroke that I put on the page, like every writing, it was like coming off the page. Like it was like 3D almost. And I just started writing. I'm going to start writing now, and I just kept writing that because I couldn't think of anything else. And I guess I drew like just random stuff, I guess. But at the time, my brain was comprehending it completely differently. So I have no idea what I thought I was drawing or what I was seeing. But the only thing I remember was the words coming off the page as I was writing it. Don't do drugs. But here's this. It looks sort of cool. The squiggles, it looks very nice to me. I like this. I don't know, sort of random. Here's this. I really like this. It's like, I don't think it really has a meaning or anything. I don't remember to be exactly like accurate, but it looks cool to me. Like an ink spill, sorta. Then I went a little overboard and did this. A little more of that. See, I was really getting into doing those squiggles and stuff. Another one that's like an ink spill. I like the composition of this one a lot more. This one is complete chaos. Still sort of looks cool, but if I was to go back, maybe I would make the background a different color than white if I was to go through this again. This one is pretty cool too. Love the green. That's one of my favorite colors. I know some people don't like greens or yellows or browns and stuff, but I really like those colors. Here's this random thing. The fire or whatever this is, it sort of reminded me of like Good Mythical Morning, like their fire thing. I don't know. That's not what I was going for in this drawing, but it reminds me of that. And here's this. Some ink or something in the background that spilled, and I did an outline of it. Okay, pretty cool. Ooh, here's this. This looks pretty cool to me too. I don't know, I like the little areas that I decided to put some black, and it adds some like depth, I think. I don't know, pretty cool. Now I think, no, this was still in college, I think. I think towards the end of this, it was after college, like right after college. I only did 1 year in college, so 2 semesters, I believe. So, yeah, here it is. Here this is. I mean, sort of interesting. I don't know what I was really going for, but that just came from my mind. Didn't really have an idea of what I was drawing, but I really liked using color at this time. Like, I think after my acid experience, I decided to put more color into my drawings. And I really liked it. This one is really cool to me. I don't really have much to say about it. I wrote ear because like that's where the ear should go. But I'll zoom in a little. Okay, next page. This is actually getting pretty long. I'm still gonna put it in this video though, so I hope anyone likes longer videos. But this was after college. I know this for a fact because this was at my ex's house, and I made it into like a trippy, futuristic type of scene. I thought this was pretty cool too. This reminded me of the fact that I wanted to make a comic when I was younger. That's a big lollipop that this character has. I thought it was really cool. It reminded me of, I don't know if anyone would remember this reference, but there was like a comic that came with this pair of Skechers that I got when I was like 8 or something. And that comic was really like, I really liked the style of it. Like the contents of the book weren't really substantial or anything really that cool, but I liked how the art looked. Oh, here's this. This says chimp. And it's a skull of a chimp. I think we went to some gallery and then we saw this and I just drew it. I don't know what this says. I'm not gonna read it because I don't really care to, but if you want to read it, you can flip the thing upside down or something. Apparently I didn't finish this, whatever this was. Oh, that's a Mark Rothko thing. I guess I used the color scheme to make this. Don't really know what I was going for with this, but I think that's an arm. Let me flip it this way. I think that's an arm, and that's a cat. What does it say right here? Lighter red, lighter orange, whatever. Okay. This was a preliminary sketch for one of the assignments I had in college. I'll show a picture of it or a video of it if I can find it. So I can't find this drawing. I don't think I ever ended up actually drawing this for the thing. Now that I just looked at the actual drawing. But let me go to the next page. Let me see if I have the other one. Okay, here's this one, and I have this as this was one that I actually used, so I'll show you. It turned into this drawing. These are inks, so I think I used India ink. And there's that one, this one. As you can see, I didn't fill in this area. The goal of this assignment was to use a certain amount of, like, 75% of it had to be black, or like 50% of it had to be black. You know, that's just how it went. I don't really know. This is the last page, I believe. Nope, a couple more things. This just looks like some random stuff. Yeah, random little drawing. Okay, well, wait. Oh, there's more. I don't think there is actually any more. Hold on. I think this is the last page. I don't know why I put this thing in here, but I didn't even know I had extra pages in here, so that's good to know. But this is one of my favorites out of this book. This was inspired by Salad Fingers. If you know, you know. But this is pretty cool. I like the colors that I chose. I like the composition. It's pretty cool. Anyways, that's the last of this. Hello. So that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was sort of out of place. I don't know, it feels out of place because it was from so long ago. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Did I say that already? Anyways, bye bye. Thank you for watching.